Go. All right. So welcome everybody. I recently joined um, a group. I'm always joining groups. I'm part of sometimes too many groups, but the man, and it's just so beautiful because I'm often in women's group, and this man he has a circle, and it's called grief yoga, and it's interesting because I'm not. It's not right now for me in my own personal journey. I'm not grieving anything in particular. However, I still feel grief in different ways, in that like there's parts of me that I feel, we evolve as we grow and as we are on our life's journey, right? We evolve and we change. And as a person who feels very attached to people and places and things, I do feel a sense of grief when I wish I could go back in time to the person that I was 10 years ago. And this is something that I really felt after Faye's birth on Monday night. And whenever I get, again, it's an honor. It's such a privilege for me to be invited into these couples like intimate space as they're bringing their children into this world. And it always ignites something in me where there's like a little bit of sadness of like, oh, I wish I could go back to that period of time and relive it. And I wasn't planning on telling the story, and then it's so interesting to see the things that come out of my mouth. But really what I wanted to say was this man that I'm in his grief yoga circle because I want to learn tools to help my own clients with their grief. And I think grief is a part of life. And, as people around us age, and, I watch my friends who are losing their parents. And, it's just like, this is something that I want to be equipped to have tools to be able to deal with these things. And so this man, he said, and this is why I'm saying this all, is because he says, welcome to my home. I'm here in my home. He's like, thank you for welcoming me into your home. And I just think that's so beautiful. So today I'm here in my home in Montreal, and thank you for inviting me into your home. And I have a candle. I always light a candle when I meditate. And so if you have a candle and you would like to light a candle, then let's light our candles together. So maybe yours is already lit, so I'm going to go ahead and light my candle. And so, of course, we're not here to talk about grief today. We're here to talk about, and we're not even going to talk a whole lot. We're going to meditate, but really to honor, okay, to honor mothers. And I wanted to make it really clear, and as I see all of you, not everybody here is a mother. And some of you are mothers in training. You're aspiring to become mamas one day. And I think it's important to, even if you don't have children, right? There's so many people in our lives, and they make choices. Some people choose consciously to not have children. And does that mean they're not mothers? I mean, maybe by like the biological sense of the word, right? But I just think there's so many elements, that make up like the word mother and what it means to mother. And you can maybe right now in this moment just consider for you, like, what does that mean? Like, what are the qualities that I think of, that I maybe even feel like I've embodied in terms of like the mother that is within? All right, so with that, we can start our meditation. Welcome everybody. Welcome all of those of you who are here. I invite you to find a comfortable position. Now, those of you with your cameras off, if you're multitasking right now, that's also, I wanted this to be super informal and casual, and I just really wanted to come together in community, okay? So please just give yourself permission to be exactly as you are. If you're just listening in the background, then thank you. You belong, you're welcome here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start our music. So this is gonna go for about 15 to 20 minutes max. So we'll for sure be done by 10:30. And then afterwards, if anybody wants to stick around, then I'll be happy to stick around and we can have a little chat, since it's been a while since I've seen some of you, and I'm so happy to see your faces. So, okay, let's cue the music. This is just a beautiful song. I like playing the song at births when I play, when I teach yoga. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. It's been a week of emotion. I've just, tears of joy. I've just had so many tears of joy this week. So, all right. Take your hands together. I'm gonna rub them and make contact. Rubbing of the hands, it really is an invitation to tune in to this present moment. And this present moment, like exactly as it is. Sometimes the present moment is, not the way that we want it or wish it was. And that's okay. Feel your palms. Listen to the sound. Your body is asking you to move or to breathe or to make sounds. Honor that. And slow the rubbing down now. Slow the rubbing down. And pause. And you can take your hands and then bring them towards your heart center. If that doesn't feel natural or comfortable to you, you can just hold your heart. You can place your hands somewhere on your body that feels comforting, that feels safe, secure. And we'll take 3 collective breaths all together. A nice big inhale, relax your belly, breathe all the way down to your pelvis. And as you exhale, release the weight of your body down into your seat. And again, inhale softly, slowly, comfortably. And as you exhale, see if you can just slow the exhalation down. And then once more, inhale softly, fully, with joy, with love. And exhale all the way out. And just exhale, you can take your hands down. You might want to rest them on your thighs. You might want to rest them on your low belly, maybe on your tummy. Just notice, where do your hands want to land? What will feel comfortable? And even with this act of placing your hands somewhere lovingly on your body, this is how we can mother ourselves. And one of the qualities I see of mothering is giving so much. And then sometimes after we're done giving, there's not a whole left for us. So in this moment, can you give back to yourself? And how do we give back to ourselves? There's so many ways, so many simple ways. And give to yourself simply through the sweetness and softness of your breath. Notice that for a moment. Focus on your inhalation. And see if you can inhale with that in mind. My inhalation is nurturing, it's sweet, it's soft, it's giving. It's giving me force, life force energy. Giving me strength and courage. Strength and courage to be my authentic self. And strength and courage to meet life's challenges and demands. Strength and courage to give without expectation, without wanting anything in return. but also strength and courage to be able to have a boundary, know your limits, to speak your truth. I invite you now to turn your attention towards the parts of your body that are in contact with the ground or the support that is beneath you. It's your thighs, your feet, your buttocks. Maybe your back is resting up against something. Soften physically, soften into the support. While at the same time, maintaining a nice upright posture. So you feel both strong and soft at the same time. And consider the ground, consider the earth. You could consider the earth as Mother Earth, a great mother. Maybe something like thinking of your ancestors, maybe another higher power, great force, whatever resonates for you. Honor, support, and extend your appreciation. Know that it is there always. That in difficult moments, this is a support that you can lean into that is always there for you. I invite you to turn your attention now towards yourself. Maybe you feel your outer shell. Maybe you feel your internal world. Whatever you notice, whatever you feel, whatever's there, even the parts of you that you might want to resist, that you might not like or be proud of, just allow them, let them. This is part of you. There is no shame. Allow yourself to be exactly as you are. And honor that. Honor you. Can you extend that love and appreciation for you? This is not selfish. All that you do, all the roles that you play, all that you give of yourself or others honor you, appreciate you. Hmm. I invite you now to turn your attention towards a memory, an image, a thought that helps you feel connected or think of your own mother. This might bring up an emotion. You might notice something physically in your body. And sometimes our relationships with our own mothers can be challenging. They can be difficult. I want you to honor that if that's the case for you. See if you can be in this moment with an energy of acceptance, maybe an energy of forgiveness. Maybe you want to repeat, I love you. I forgive you. I am sorry. Thank you. You can breathe into that, breathe into whatever you feel, space for it in your body. And from that place of acceptance and forgiveness, maybe it becomes easier to find love, extend love, appreciation, honor, honor your mother. Now I invite you to turn your attention towards all mothers, near, far, mothers that have passed, mothers that are currently here, mothers that will be in the near future. If you can notice the physical sensation that comes when you consider this collective of mothers. We are stronger together. We are all connected. Separation is a lie. You're all connected. So that too can bring a sense of strength. We're not alone. And let's all take a moment to honor all mothers. Including the great mother, Mother Earth, who gives to us. May all mothers be healthy and happy. May all be safe and protected. May all live with ease and in peace. Nice big breath in. And a big breath out. I'm going to end with just a few, maybe about 2 minutes. The music and the sounds in your room with yourself. Go inwards, let yourself go in, let yourself be with yourself, with your inner world, your inner experience. However it might be, allow it, let it.
Jagadambe Janani Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha
Notice now the softness of your inhale and follow it all the way through the exhale. And in this final moment, the invitation is to notice your experience, notice what feels different. And if your hands are not on your body, I invite you to bring your hands to your heart as we close. And you can bring some movement in, okay, whatever feels right, whatever feels good. There's no right or wrong. And the hands on the heart, I invite you to take your chin down. This is just a gesture, an act that I really love because I feel like it really shows this appreciation and this honoring of ourselves. Okay, so you turn towards yourself, you hold yourself. And in this final moment, coming back to you and honoring you, and then extending that love and appreciation for yourself, can we extend it outwards so we can share that with others from within. And a big inhale into your heart. And an exhale, send that inhale down to your womb. And again, inhale into your heart. And exhale down to your womb. The light in me sees, feels, and bows to the light in you. And together, we are one. Namaste. Hmm. Ah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, I couldn't do these practices without you. And I know that seems funny. It's like, well, what is it about me that, but I've tried. I try to lead a meditation when like to make a recording, and it just doesn't come out the same way. And what comes out of me is really, I feel always like I am a channel, and then the energy and the people I have with me, it brings things out in me in the moment that I don't expect sometimes. And that's why it's always unique. It's always beautiful and special. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to stick around for a few minutes. By all means, if you're moving on to the next portion of your day, again, thank you for sharing your energy, your time. If you'd like to stick around for a little bit and have a little chat, if you'd like to just stick around and just be quiet and just write down some thoughts, sometimes it can be really healing to just put some things down on paper. I know I did that myself this morning in my own journal. So yeah, and if you'd like to come off of mute and just say hi or just share a few words, I'd love to hear your voice. I'm going to stop the recording.